season collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the third-ranked team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Terrapins will kick this away to get us going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pitch play to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. It's a bullet, but incomplete. So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has a pass to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Talk about a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Bringing it out. It's Manning. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Maryland. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On the run, it's Smith. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that 3rd down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Muscles past the defender. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Grab down the middle. It's Sheffield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the option play. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Hey, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the BAT is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Washington. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Terrapins are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, it's a handoff. Now the power run is stuck, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Campbell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Rutgers.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And that run produces a decent gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Washington. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go across the 40. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Scarlet Knights come up to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Rutgers!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Manning. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's strong. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Gonna run it. It's Raymond. As the first time, is still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Scarlet Knights will have 1st and 10 here. They'll feed the back again. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got room to run. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's strong. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Sheffield. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Raymond. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Powerful running here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's a fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's strong. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Over the middle, it's Weber. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Rutgers.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Gotta be kidding me! Are you blind?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Washington, bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
first down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rutgers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Bringing it out. It's Manning. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. On the run, it's Smith. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Fires it to the wideout. When he can't quite come up with the interception, would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Quick throw. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Weber. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
And the Maryland offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Dropping back, it's Washington. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. That's a risky throw on first down. Lucky to avoid the interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.